God afternoon, you guys. It is September 20th. We have Jesus calling. Try to see things more and more from my perspective. Interesting. If we see things from a godly, Jesus-centered, spiritual perspective, where we take ego out of it, we take pride out of it, we take want, we take desire, we take depression, we take anxiety, we take all the pressures that the world puts on us out of it, then we could probably come to some pretty positive conclusions. We could probably come to some pretty loving, pretty respectful, pretty peaceful conclusions that we wouldn't normally, right? It's like when you're in a fight with someone, right, and someone makes you really angry, really mad, and then you say something in the heat of the moment that gets you really angry, really mad, and it's not the right thing that you should have said, right? We've all been in that situation where you say something that you should have said because you're heated, because you're emotional, right? But we live our whole lives that way. We live our whole lives in a way where we're just always reacting to the first thing that happens to us instead of taking a beat and asking Jesus, what do you want from me? What should I do in this situation? Try to see things more and more from my perspective. Let the light of my presence so fully fill your mind that you view the world through me. When little things don't go as you hoped, look to me lightheartedly and say, oh well. This simple discipline can protect you from being burdened with an accumulation of petty cares and frustrations. If you practice this diligently, you will make a life-changing discovery. You realize that most of the things that worry you are not important. If you shrug them off immediately and return your focus on me, you will walk through your days with lighter steps and a joyful heart. And don't we all want that? Don't we all want lighter steps and a joyful heart? I know that I do, right? That just sounds like peace to me. It sounds like living in a world where you don't have to constantly be stressing, be focusing on the next thing, be planning, be plotting, right? Be struggling, be having to figure out how to get to that next step, right? Be figuring out how do I live right now? How do I do what I want to do while still enjoying my time, while still doing this, while still doing family time, right? While still having my alone time. Like, we always have these struggles that go on in our lives. And we think that the easiest way to fix them is with money. We think the easiest way to fix them is with time, but that's not true. The easiest way to fix them is with God, because when you truly have God in your heart, you realize how little and minuscule your problems actually are, how much other people are struggling. You get to wake up every day and walk, have the legs that you have, breathe the air that you do, live in the beautiful place that you do, even if it's somewhere terrible. I live on a college apartment complex, right? And it's still amazing. It's still beautiful. There's still so many positive things. You wake up every single day blessed, but we get so caught up on the little minuscule things because we don't fully have God in our heart, because we're not constantly thinking about him and putting him in our thoughts. And that's exactly what he's saying right now. We need to be able to do that. We need to be able to compartmentalize what's important, what's not, and what's truly important is God, and what's not important is the things that we think are important, right? When the serious problems come your way, you will have more reserves for dealing with them. You will not have squandered your energy on petty problems, right? Guys, it's like a currency. Your time, your energy, your emotions, it's a currency. Don't waste it on little things. You may even reach the point where you can agree with the Apostle Paul that all your troubles are light and momentary, compared with the eternal glory being achieved by them. Let me read that one more time. You may even reach the point where you can agree with the Apostle Paul that all your troubles are light and momentary compared with the eternal glory being achieved by them. That is so beautiful. Let's see where this comes from. Psalm 36:9. For with you is the fountain of life, and your light we see light. And then Proverbs 20:24. A man's steps are directed by the Lord. How then can anyone understand his own way? And then finally, 2 Corinthians 4:17-18. For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. So we can fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen. For what is seen is temporary, but for what is unseen is eternal. Guys, that's September 20th. I hope you guys learned something. I love you guys so much. With that, I'll say, man.